Hi guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade, and this is what we ate in a week. So there's a prawn salad, jacket potatoes. It was basically what was left of the salad. Oh, I just wanted to sit down, sorry guys. Well, my form of rushing. So yes, that's what we had. And these were some southern fried chicken strip wraps. Very nice. Oh, this was the pork. Chinese style pork. Chinese rice. Pak choy, mushroom, spinach. That recipe is on Friday's video. No, it isn't. This video come out yesterday. So this was some homemade pizzas. We did an extra one. Kids took leftovers instead of sandwiches for a change in their pack up. There was only like 2 little squares each. So yeah, something different than sandwiches. What's this? Oh, chicken souvlaki with tzatziki sauce. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, that was very nice. Although I didn't have that thing there with the tzatziki sauce on it. This was some belly pork with the potatoes, carrots, a fig and onion gravy, a sausage ball and Yorkshire puddings. Very nice. That gravy is really nice, surprisingly. Fig gravy. As long as you don't mind sweet. So it was an easy day Sunday. It was the last until next winter of the stews. This one was a beef stew. I've made beef stew many times on this channel. Every bit of this stew went yesterday. It's not surprising. So I'm going to just stick some thyme in there. Fresh thyme. Mainly because it needed using up. And I don't like to waste. There's 800 grams of diced beef in there. And I'm going to let this cook for 2 hours on its own, on high. That way, when it comes to be eaten at tea time, it's going to be super tender. So, just a bit of water. I don't measure it. Stew's all about throwing what you've got left over, or throwing things in a pan and leaving it. So, it's at its time. I'm going to put in some carrots. I always leave them that size. Some mushrooms. And then I'm going to throw in, I had half white cabbage left, and I've chopped that up into smaller pieces, and 1 onion sliced. I on purpose didn't put the parsnips in. Oh, I really do think parsnip has got such strong taste. I think it changes the taste of the stew. Steve never moaned, so yeah, and I enjoyed it better without it in. Some Worcestershire, some basil, and I'm going to leave this to go. I think, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, got to have the garlic. The garlic that father-in-law don't like. But he wolfed down the stew quick enough yesterday. I don't even think it touched the size of his mouth. So yeah, chucked everything in and left it. I only made 1 pudding yesterday as well, get me. Laziness. So, I've waited until they're 3/4 cooked, and now I'm going to put in the potatoes. I'm going to add, oh, excuse me, ow, I can't sit still in this chair, sorry guys. yeah, I'm going to chuck in the potatoes. I am going to add more liquid because I want lots of gravy, because we've got some bread to dunk in it. I do use some beef bisto in this, just to thicken it up and give it that real beefy taste. You see, look. Some extra water. Like I said, none of this got wasted, so happy days. And I don't touch that again until tea time, more or less. So, I'm making sticky toffee pudding. Now, sticky toffee pudding was one of my standalone recipes when I first started the channel. And I went back to look at it, and it was before I used to do the voiceovers. And it was like, you know what you like when you see an old like school photo, it was like cringe. So I've I've unlisted that video, but I am redoing the recipe and I will put it underneath here. This makes the most softest sticky toffee pudding you can imagine. It cuts into 9, it freezes beautifully, you can reheat within 2 minutes from frozen. It is so nice, and it's so easy. This is it. Cream your butter and sugar, stick in a couple of eggs, give them a mix. There is no hard work to this whatsoever. Now I would say an implement that could, like an immersion blender, would be handy for the second part, or something that would complete a task the same way as an immersion blender. Me, I forgot mine was in the bin. I've got another one coming today because I only realised yesterday, so I have ordered another one. It's coming today. Not that it helped me for this recipe, but yeah, about 13 quid I think from Argos, a cheap one for the amount we use it for. Anyway, yeah, something like that would be handy for the next step. Well, this is all it is. It's simply getting mixed up. The eggs, the vanilla. There's nothing hard. It's easier than making a regular cake. She says, and then this drops down. I wonder if Steve's left that in. Yeah. You guys can't see my face, but it's so funny. Like, will you stay? Will you stay? I forgot I normally have it turned around so it hooks on properly. But yeah, the brain wasn't functioning yesterday. I get there in the end. And that's how I get there. Oh dear. I get into one of them where I'm like, come on, just go. Right, I've had enough. Throw it in. The exact recipe and the method all I've got to do is cut and paste it from the previous video, so I'll stick it underneath today's video for you. And trust me, it's so easy. That's it for your actual cake. The cake part. And then stick your hands in it. There's nothing hard about that. It's easier than making a regular cake. So, you want water, then you want some pitted dates. All you do is a couple of minutes in the pan, so they're hot. Whiz them up carefully. Except I didn't have my whizzer. See? Look at that. Look what I had to do. I had to do that for ages. It still worked, but it was enough of a pain in the backside that it made me say, it still got the job done. It made me order an immersion blender that'll be here in about 10 minutes. Some bicarb, and that is it. That is literally it. You're gonna put that into that pan, hot. You're probably thinking, what, with that butter and eggs? Yes, put it in hot and mix it. And that is your sticky toffee pudding made. Now I already had some caramel sauce, so I didn't make the caramel sauce. But that's literally a couple of ingredients. That method is listed as well below, so that is easy. I cheated because I already had some caramel sauce. But it's so easy to make, and it's nice as well if you've got leftovers of that caramel sauce to warm it up and put it on some ice cream. That's it, and then put it into, I use a square tin. It's easier to cut out into the proper portions, and what's left goes straight in the freezer. You see, you won't get them dates sticking like that if you use an immersion blender or something similar, because it'll be more of a paste. But it still turned out perfect, so I'm not complaining. There's nothing hard about sticky toffee pudding at all. Down below it will give you the pan size that I used. So there was the beef stew and dumplings. Gotta have dumplings, it's the best bit. I always stick some parsley in my dumplings and a bit of garlic powder. If I made suet dumplings, which these are not, I'd put in some finely diced onion. And there it is. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And it's so light as well. It's not like the old steamed puddings. I did forget to show you when it came out of the oven, so I thought I'd show you while I cut it. And that's, I used that caramel there, look, instead of making the toffee sauce. Make my life easier. But it was just as good. And you can see how tall that stands, that piece. So you can cut it probably into 12, to be honest. We're just piggies. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you tried that recipe. It is so easy, honestly, guys. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.